I know you want a healthier body, and you want to ease your soul, So here's some medicine to heal the world. So grow with Herbs for Health.
Welcome to another episode of Herbs for Health. Okay, so today, well, first of all, I want to say welcome. I know I haven't done a video in a very long time. So today, this video is going to be about Irish sea moss, raw Irish sea moss. And I'm just going to show you how I prepare my Irish sea moss. As you can see, this is the Irish sea moss, and you can get this on my website on earthsforhealth.store. This is my personal bag here. I did use some of it, but I want to make a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of it. Alright, now I do want to let you know that this is a 8-ounce bag of raw sea moss. And today we're going to be making a gel. Now, I've started incorporating the sea moss gel into my diet. I was using the powder form and capsules as well, but I do like the sea moss gel a lot better. Now, I can still take my sea moss capsules when I don't have any more gel, so I just use both of them interchangeably. So, I will say the sea moss gel has really helped me out when it comes to working out, giving me that energy that I need. My body does feel really good. Okay, so let's get started here. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and use the rest of this. Now, I have 5 ounces of this left. I used 3 ounces, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of it. Just because I want to have a lot. And let me tell you, the smell of sea moss never goes away. Like, that sea smell never goes away. Just want to give you an up close look at this. Look at that. Man, I don't know. I really love sea moss, and I mean, just look at it. It's a little salty. So what we're going to do, we're basically going to go ahead and rinse it off because it does have a lot of salt in it. And that's because it came from the sea. All right. So let's go ahead and move over to the sink here. And you just want to go ahead and start rinsing. You can use cold water. I use cold water. I don't know if you can see this, but it is starting to expand already as I'm rinsing this off. And I'll show you a close-up of it. I just really want to get any type of residue off. You may have like seaweed in it. See, like, this is seaweed on my hand. Like I said, it comes from the bottom of the ocean. St. Lucia. Seaweed is there. So you really want to make sure that you're cleaning this really good. Shells. I just found the shell in there attached. So, you know, this has to be clean. See, look. This has seaweed. That's seaweed. I'm going to take that off. But as you can see, it has already started to expand. That's what it does. Right. This is going to take me a little while to, clean it. I just don't want any shells or seaweed in my gel. So, see, it's more seaweed. Let's see. Like, you really want to sort through it. Like, you really need to wash this. Alright, so I have my sea moss washed. I got all that I could get off of it, and I just want to show you an up close view of it. This is, I don't know, I just love the look of sea moss. I just want to show you that it expanded from that dry state. But what we're going to do, basically, now that it's washed, we're going to put it in a glass bowl. I prefer to do it in a glass bowl because plastic, it holds on to things. So I just don't want anything that's in the plastic to get into, my sea moss while it's soaking. So I just want to use glass. So we're just going to put that in here. Now, this is, like I said, I have 5 ounces left. This is a lot. This is a lot. Now, once I soak this overnight, this is really, really going to expand a lot. Now, you can soak this for at least 24 to 48 hours. Now, sometimes I do mine for 48 hours. It just depends, how soft I want it. But it is going to get very, very soft. Okay? Now that you have this in the bowl, your glass bowl, you have your water. Now, you can use, I would prefer to use spring water, but I only have purified water here. Or you can use distilled water as well. So, but the best water to use, I would say, is spring water. Alright, so basically you just want to cover this sea moss. Make sure that the sea moss is covered up because we want to make sure that it's absorbing a lot of the water because, like I said, it's going to expand. See if I can get you a close-up here so you can see. Cover it as much as possible. You may have a few of them sticking up or, something like that. But as long as majority of this is covered, then, you have no problem. Alright, so now, another thing I want to mention here, you can squeeze a lime in here. That will take away the sea-like taste. Though you will still taste it a little bit, it's not overbearing. Now, I don't have any lemons or limes, but I'm completely fine with the taste. Because once it's a gel, it doesn't taste as strong. And I'm going to be mixing it in a lot of things. So, I'm going to come back once this is soaked overnight for at least 24 to 48 hours. And then I'll show you how to make the gel. Alright, you guys, welcome back. Alright, so I have let the sea moss sit overnight. Actually 3 days, and I'm just now getting back to it. But I want you to see something here. The sea moss has expanded quite a lot. I want you to see that really good. I'll just take one out for you so you can see it that way. So it is now really soft. Not really soft, but it's softer. And it's been sitting in water for 3 days. And so now it's time to blend it. Now over here is the water that this was sitting in. I want to save that because that water is actually very, very nutritious, and I'm going to use it to water my plants. So I'll probably add more, add that to a bigger container, and then add water to it and use it to water my plants. It's very, very good as plant food. So now that we've already drained the sea moss water, we're going to now put it in the blender. Alright, so now that we have this in the blender, you're simply going to take your purified water, your spring water, or your distilled water, and I'll fill it up. Now, this is a lot of sea moss, so let's kind of measure it, because we don't want it to be too loose. We don't want it to be too thick to where we can't blend it. But the end results, it is going to form into a gel after we blend this and let it refrigerate. All right, so let's begin the blending. All right, so we blended just a little bit there, and let's see how the consistency looks. I'm just gonna bring it up. All right, so it's not quite, I don't know if you can see it everywhere, but it's not quite where I want it to be. Still a little chunky. So I want it a lot smoother than this. I want it very, very smooth. Let's continue. Let's take a look now. Oh wow, it's very, very thick. This is really, really thick, but it's still not as smooth as I like it to be. So we're going to continue to blend it. As you can see, it kind of has the consistency of applesauce. So I'm going to continue to blend this until it's down to where I think it's very smooth. So what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to add a little bit more water to see if it can break it down just a little more. Yeah, just a little bit of water. And then we'll continue to blend. This should do the trick. All right, let's check it out. Ooh, you see how smooth that has become now? A lot smoother, a lot smoother. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry if y'all can't see that. This has become a lot smoother. I like that. All right, so this here is actually good for me. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these in some containers. Give me a moment. Alright, so I have quite a few of these containers here. I'm gonna just add this to it. If it fills it up, we might have to end up using 2 of these, not sure. Let's go ahead and transfer this. We now have our sea moss gel. Now, I'm going to let you know, you can put this gel, it's very, very thick. Just look at how thick it is. Very, very thick. All right. Now, when you put this in the fridge, it's going to thicken up a whole lot more. It kind of looks like applesauce, but that's going to thicken up a lot more. It's going to turn into a gel, like a gelatin, and you just want to scoop it out. You can put it in several different meals. I like to put it in my oatmeal. I like to put it in applesauce. Also, if you're cooking a vegetable meal or beans, anything like that, you can take a scoop of the gel, put it in there. You can put it in your soup. Anything where it will mix into. Basically, you want to put it in there. But this is how I make my sea moss gel. Really simple. You just have to take the time and do it. It's very, very beneficial for your body. It's also very convenient for me, I would say, to have it this way, because if I'm cooking, I could just scoop some in my food. If I'm about to make my my workout shakes, I could go ahead and scoop that in there, put it into my workout shakes or smoothies, and I have my vitamins for today. Very, very, very beneficial. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, because I have. Leave comments down below if you would like to see anything specific. Go ahead and leave it in the comments, and then I'll go ahead and respond to that and make a video. Thank you guys for tuning in again. You guys have a good day.